Literally, a story. Let me tell you a story. Y'all want to hear a story about Jimbo? Who wants to hear a story about Jimbo? Jimbo? Anybody want to hear a story about Jimbo? I've got a ton of stories on Jimbo. We went over to get an exercise machine one time. It's one of those that's got the pull up bar, or it's got like the military press. It's got the leg lifts, the bench press. It's got pretty much the whole 9 yards. While we was over there, this this I don't even know. This disfigured woman walked out the door. It was her. It was hers, and we didn't know if we had the right place or not. And I said, "We're here to look at the weight bench and the weight setup that you have, the exercise machine." And we seen, is this the right area? Is this the right place? She said, yes, come on in, come on in. Well, she had it in like the front part of her house. The porch was upstairs. It was upstairs. It had it in the first part of her house there. So I was like, okay, check it out here. And they was looking at it. Jimbo was looking at it. He agreed to. Well, the thing about it is, for some reason, this woman, she took notice to Jimbo and made some suggestions toward him that was kind of sexual. Jimbo looks at her and he's like, well, I don't know. I don't know about all this. I look at him. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you can't even be considering that. And he looks at me. He's like, well, I don't know. He said, Thelma's not been giving me any and I need some. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? I said, you can't be considering this, man. He looks at her and he says, look, all I got to do is pull her dress over her head and I'll never see her face. And then this can be all about, this can be, I can do it that way. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, he don't do it, but I'm sitting here like, dude, you're not serious. He's like, yeah, I am, because Thelma ain't been giving me none. And I'm like, okay, well, what the hell is that got anything to do with it? I was like, dude, you just can't be like this. So we end up trying to get this son of a bitch and weight thing out of this door. We have to take half of it apart. Now this is it's heavy. We get it out. We're going down the steps. Jimbo, well, you can imagine Jimbo trying to carry something down the steps. He loses his footing, he loses his balance, and the son of a bitch just comes straight down, and it bumps into everything. We're trying to get it in the truck. We got lucky so far. We get it to Jimbo's place, and here I am. I'm trying to get this in and everything. All of a sudden, Jimbo bumps his knee on the end of it, and I swear to God, I come with ace of pissing on myself for laughing. He falls. He grabs his knee. I don't know how the hell he got his knee up to grab a hold of it, but he grabbed a hold of his knee, and the son of a bitch fell straight over. He fell straight over, and he started rolling on the ground. I like to lost it. I laughed my ass off. I thought it was the funniest shit. I couldn't even hold my bodily functions. I was about to piss my britches. It was funny as hell. Anyways, that's a story. It was a crazy story. I wonder if they're still doing this shit here.
I ain't going against him, but I was going to let them know